Conversations with the Pupsila, the girl next door. It is the time, when I'm here, it's about time where I have guests in my studio, valuable people. So it is November, and as I said before on my other solo podcast, I just want to make sure that in November, we bring them on board and let's just give them the platform to talk, because as you know, conversations we are always like, but now it's customer gents to just talk to us about stuff that we might not know. So guys, welcome to Conversations.
Hi, President.
Nijani. But the R&R.
We are the Rolls Royce.
Okay, but I'm not gonna introduce and then but just
Yes.
So you let me know why we must not miss the handsome, but anyway, we'll come back. But I'm busy. I do see you, I do follow your content, because there's a good friend of mine on the Sbhiva who makes sure that we don't miss anything.
Yes.
We don't miss any action. So I know you guys.
Sbhiva.
Sbhiva Samambela connector. So you start by introducing yourself. Good Conversation, I always like people to tell us who they are, where they come from, and just as a young boy, who were you? What was your thinking? What's your look to in the next 5 years? And then where are you now? So anybody can start.
I'm always starting. Right? This time I put my foot down. My favorite number is number 1, by the way. I'm always starting.
So Mina is 11 April, so 1 month, and I'm the 11/11, so I'm the 1. So
my birthday is on the 11th of March, so hey.
I didn't start. Unfortunately, I say so 11/11 is vote.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Mina ngumbuso kaMsimanga ndabuka eZola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emabhodi.
Ndabuka ema-15.
Emabhodi.
So born and raised in Soweto, ngikhula eSoweto until around like 99, where I had to move to Emaplazini, some place called the Western area.
Okay.
And that's where I got I went into a lot of things, but
a lot of things as in career, education,
education, skills, hobbies. He's into many rather than being a strategy and being productiveness. Productiveness. So because thing I every day ever since I've moved to Western area in Soweto, even today, we still live it even today. Yeah, it's long. This is Pulmayo. Sebenza yabo lonto makuthiwa kunabomapendane kunabomaplambane
shonakho
yabo kuze kube nale esiyona namhlanje. It's because of ukukhula endaweni where it will broaden your mind, where you can think broad rather than ukuthi uhleli entweni yokuthi the reason why I moved from Soweto is always violence, there's always someone looking after you.
Enezola for
sure. One sekumele ukuthi nawe hayi. Yabo so manje bebangayifuni leyo nto abazali. Bangithatha lahlele eplazini. Mangifika eplazini.
How old were you?
I think I was like 7, 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was very early. So if you were very, very young,
okay. So
uniform, but appreciate uniform. Kanti amataki angazwani hotman lam. Yabo. So imuntu ongena ku firing line yonke le violence along the street. Fika akuna incwadi esikolweni ayipage le homework alisekho yabo levi
yokuthanda ukudlala.
So I'm glad that you talk about that mind, the things that you went through as a young boy whereby mhlalo firing line. Before asingeni sasekuyi introduction, how did that make you feel to be that person whereby it's always you, like guys noma ngabe akusiyi more wrong with all that? Did it affect you in any way in your adult life now? No.
Yes, it did, because why would you out of nowhere nje ufika uzotapa umuntu ongamazi. Yeah, like wenzeni mazelaphi into akolota yona. Yeah, I understand. So just because you know whoever is connected to them, do you think that they are the same person as the one that you are enemy with?
Okay. Did it make you any tougher?
I'm scared. Yeah, boy. Yeah, kusinda loyana ubaleka. What ekugcineni. It brought them back. Ukuthi ngendlela wena uke waba umuntu ongakhona towards them. They come through and pay respects to you for standing up for whatever lento bebayenza. So I didn't care much.
Okay.
Ukuthi nje ikuphazamisa ngalento ukuthi namhlanje ngikholile umakho. Yabo. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi sibale ngizohlangana naye udila ngejezi yena akadili ngane yakhe. Ufika seka libe until sibalekiswe lokishini and then for better life until now.
Until now. Okay, so career, did you study anything?
Career I studied marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, menangilezi.
Yes, you guys love conversations. That's why we are here.
Yeah. Okay. Marketing, feeling and leading. We have a professional personal trainer.
Help. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Where are my dumbbells? Yeah.
Basically, exotic dancer. This is a professional lessons on daily, weekly, hourly. Namanje must follow Saham. So she will.
Okay, so mama personal training, exotic. Okay. Sure, handsome round.
Hello.
And you, where you from? What's your story?
My story, man. My story is amazing.
I love that. Can I get go? Hey, Girlnexdoorsa, I'm amazing.
So, I'm Handsome Rob. Also known as Sbhiva in person. But then prefer Rob. Angithanda abantu bangibiza ngoVusile, it's too personal.
Uvusile almost usazovusile.
Usendleleni lapho yabo. So uvukile ngezinye indlela. Kodwa yeah, usasendleleni ukuthi uyavuka umuzi. Jonke abantu ngiyabona ngoku.
Hayi ngiyabona yahlala uvuka okay.
Yeah, phela vuswa ngendleleni. So yeah, mina ngiphuma eSoweto guys. EPretoria ngihlangane lapho noRush.
Oh yes.
Kodwa masihlangane ejini isitori lesisikhuluma ngesikhathi. Kodwa ngiphuma ePretoria. I'm now very mina ngazala ngoCheese boy skis. Angizokana, ngithola azange izakale ngimlo nto. Mina benginama-toys into zami zojwala. Ngiyangithola. Yeah, ngile ama PlayStation nokudance bengingancane. Mina ngi-introvert yabo. Ngile sihlala endlini ngibukela boDexter ngithola.
Okay.
Yabo, yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Le uthi ngidlala estradini bengina gesi. Yabo, isikhathi ngathi ukuthi sengiphumile yabo amajita kanti bafunda ukujiva yabo alabela bafunda kanti nginswevu yabo ngathi mangithinta leshani
babezela
amara kube ngintsumbu kwesho kube ngilezi esibhadalela ukudlala iPlayStation
gamification.
Yeah, like I'm a mad gamer, so that was my passion. Before ngena indaba zokujiva ukujiva ngangena ngekhanda impintshi zami, so ngaqala ngijiva ispiritual yabo bekunale movement spiritual strong, so I was one of those guys. I'd say I'm the second generation of spiritual. The first generation
I know Wawa. Let me tell you before you go.
Okay.
So Wawa, I used to sell pure romance before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So then I collaborated with them because most of the parties they would want, the guys. And then I met Wawa, and then we had nice girls. Yeah. Until I got tired because
things happen.
Things happen in that life. It becomes entertainment and people don't buy. But anyway. Okay, great. Small world and space.
Very small. So that's what it happened.
Okay.
Ngakhala ke ngajiva mangijiva singiba exposed to amantombazana. It's like girls are being exposed to me because only to find out, dude. Now they see me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only to find out I'm a hot nigga.
Okay.
So he transcended. I didn't get in high school. So now I'm in high school. I'm getting exposed to a whole lot of stuff. High school been so MSG stuff. Shout out to MSG. Mr. Carole, principal for the forever.
Yes,
it's called.
yes.
So it's called. Yeah, he's running for president now.
Is it?
So, mang figure scared. Nada, I'm such an introvert. I'm very reserved.
Yeah.
But then, I'm a Tomazana. I need to bomb credit.
Yeah.
Grade 9 is a full force like. Grade 9 is a little bit time by the uniform. So much in for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm like the new guy. So the hands are starting to notice me again. Who's this one? I'm Moosh. I don't need to do credit. I'm not in grade 8, ladies. I'm in grade 9. But still, as I was, we understand.
Yes. Clean.
Yes, it's in clean, man. You have a away. And then I became self-conscious. Because my just saying, notice with my thumbs and hand time. I was pushing me out to Buga. I think it does in Ansasha, but I think I has care. Because I need this number of my cool event. I was very no Will Smith. So I'm going to book it. Let's be
Okay.
So if you are to a point to which I share the way some time, Sebang Beche, let's get. Like they want to buy me lunch, they just want to be nice to me.
Okay.
I is it grade 10.
Caregivers.
Yeah. Some grade 10 man. Man, sing away with time sex chat. Yeah. Sex culture. Like this kid is gotcha.
Yeah.
I call how much does she say? I'm a right some problem the power. My God. Now I'm done. Jivayas. No by we get a buzz with ice and vein.
You. So is that where handsome came from? When you just then
Not yet. Not for sausage you. But it has some problems like grade 10. But it doesn't happen in school.
Okay.
So Konara grade 10, Abuchira was scared about Fagi pageant. No, like God is a pageant. If it's gonna Mr. Valentine, but Sifunara. Nide man and me in Zoom Fagi Malati, imagine. They wouldn't make a space in there. But that's a far. There was a cafe of you, far. But in days with Niera, I could cut class. And so,
okay.
I'm just getting this now. I'm not supposed for sarcasm. So I don't want to lie. I'm in a position right now. You're good to influence a band.
Okay.
But I want them to understand me. Mangiti schools for sarcasm. I'm not saying schools are bad.
Oh, yes.
But me, it's scholar for me. Like, I think the curriculum here just South Africa needs to change. They need to really change it. Because we need to be owning stuff. That's why I'm schools for suckers. Guys are the class in the mess and solve for X the way we teach and solving a corner. But we both had X. Our methods were different. But we got forced to do it in years again. I want to get schools for suckers. I can't take 3 again for years. Job a signal out here, man. Job a sister about the business here. So, rewind, back to grade 10. One fucking pageant, I think Banky class has been challenged the business. Yeah, sure. They're just around, organizing everything. Ice cream.
And the 10.
There's a very natural.
Okay.
They just tell me, walk a bit slower, Rob. They need to see you. I'm like, okay, cool. So here's the door.
They're telling you
Ziti Valentine's, I knew
obviously.
Some robots.
I wish I brought those.
No, everybody in the school knows me.
Sure.
So the light has now changed drastically. Now everybody's so easy. No, don't come along. Let's have a class in, but I don't come in my class in. Manje, nami ngai ilonit awareness.
Ne ego, ibala khona la lolia.
Ilogiti ego na, yamthola. Ayi, ngidala maramina kahle kahle imali yami sobuchiri. Yamthola. Because bangibhejela bakayinguku, yamthola. And then life in them basic new again. Time was bad. He started to he lost his job. Like basic new, they not here. But being into an nice thing which is a pair. Yeah, it's a pair. Mara, being as a care no care scared. Sing Sharma by 2, I shall sing it out there. In no should be pep trade it out. But the people don't see that at school. They see this handsome boy. and there's rumors at school about me. Every day there's a rumor. I went to the house party last week. There was a house party. I was there, but it wasn't mine. So all the rumors are just mine.
Okay.
Now he has the biggest head. I'm riding this way. I'm going to check back now. So
and this is still high school.
This is still high school. This is grade 10.
Sure.
It's getting starting as better than I want to say business. So I get a business you're paying per much. It would mean I can make money through women. And women can pay you for being handsome.
Were you aware about pimping at the time?
Yes.
Was it something that was already out there?
I was very aware about pimping.
Okay. Where did you get it from?
From Ekas, in fact.
Okay.
Ekas na mahotmane, Ekas nje akawati into any fananam. But what I kabang best cards, what kind of best So there's a group of individuals in the hood that are older than us that show us stuff like pornographic movies, stuff like that. They introduce you to such things, so that you can have game as a guy.
Oh, wow.
So look ngapa iseng mafika phambi I will understand ukuthi share uso.
Sure.
So mina ngaba introduced
you see the misconception that I have. That's why it's so nice to have conversations with other people, because Tina as women we think something different. My misconception is women mature early, so most men would know things because of a woman who came in between. Not who you know, like that's been, I've never thought. I know you I hamboshela, you know that kind of
we are prep for back prep.
That's what you call my Israeli papa and my clan and my chips. Shall now really? Fageli Udaidi.
Picasso.
Okay, good to move.
Fageli move.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Also,
sure. So we were talking Ben Caesar. Okay. Back to
So because of that, singing exposed to such. So sing understand the pimp. Sing bugila mamu abu Snoop Dogg out charming So man to Snoopy PIMP. If they are Snoopy is a PIMP. So everyone and our music video.
Now it makes sense.
So if you got a good point there, I'm church. Ziti later during the year, I time Bible car. He time a still. But then that's not my license. At Sbhiva isuka ePortland siya emndeni Terminus kumele siyolungisa ngaze ngisakhumbuka ukusolungisa yabo thina nje sicala ukuthi actually chance ukuthi sibhange ekhaya ngitho siphuma out ngemoto mara awuthamba ikwazi ukudrive manje silande enye out yami umbulelo ngitho so umbulelo ukwazi ukudrive sesi3 ekareni siyavaya umbulelo uyiplug nets nethama lazi ndakana umbulelo mina ngikwazi ukubestira yabo else I understand I feel ngomazi pha the big seat ngithiwa asebangena sithi ngara amathini asimafika sithola kune traffic I roadblock yabo I must NSI's leyo ndlela vele indlela bayithanda yabo I sharp basimiss basifisa basibhekane nempimi mara ngenhlanhla simisa abo baby yabo so abo sister yabo udala abasaseyang yabo
I know how they dress up and
yabo fasela mafika nice ngithiwa I
wanted to be one based on that, based on how they look. I didn't even know, but career gold, because I just saw the dresses and the traffic officer, but it never happened.
Sure. So, bakhulumi license chance asinama license and vele saseyintwana sakhala family engineer yabo I ngiyabheda mfethu bathi license there basitire ngayi mfethu time manje inona bada ha time sayithatha leka sithi mina ngoka ngani yabo awuthi soringa time soyikhuluma le ndaba bani mangani yabo umbulelo sayikhuluma mina ngingakhulumi hle ekareni yabo umbulelo yayiringa bakhipha uflex ekareni yabo uflex phela ekareni yabo but hayi chiyani nihambeni nizobuka yabona ukuthi sekukhulunywa indaba yekhulu angazi baye yabo umbulela ngene ekareni makethe ungena ade mfethu kuso asiba yabo shayima endleleni ade ntwana khona lo beka lokubhekile lapha umbonile ngidayini man anginakanga yabo and umbulela sekayazi ukuthi abashiri bangina yabo bayangina nje bayafida
uyikhadi vele
ngiyabona
uyikhadi you know the card will keep high even the chomis know
I was that card for the trump card with hey we're going to play handsome rock this is a winning card angela tamfit leya ntwana yami leya mfethu singayimohola le ndaba le wena bawungaringana
kuzoba right
ngidafile athi mara sifasi ulanda injura time ngithiwa kusho ukuthi lesi elanda time asayidrag thina ngadaso yimohola asivayise la ngala study time I vele hayi ngandana machita nayi tweetly bafana siva hayi endleleni mina sengiprepped up ukuthi hayi sabangela masifika afike sipake car siphuma hayi ngambona lo ya ngibheka ngeside mirror hlele ekarini lo munye lapha nje lo flex hayi mina ngidlule la ubula kakhulu la mina ngengala ngithiwa mangifike ngibingelele just and as inhlanhla yami I don't even have game angifutshela manga awekho amazwi amnandi
game is you
yes that's what I do
you are game
angifike ngibingelele nje phela ayasima yona ayila ngikapota yini hayi avele ngimuzi igama lakhe brand ngithola ukuthi ubani ngitshela utami ngoba yabo so ngithi manje mfite lento enzakala yabo phela isikhole kodwa sikhole next never fana nadelela ngidama rafita asiyenze ngenye yabo adazi mawangikayi kids so ijinda yonke yabo ngithi kids ngibhekanyezi umbulelo udla ngendlela yabo ngidafile adazi singene eveni yabo singene eveni it was more than the kiss man you know shit happened in the van
wow
hey shit happened in the van man nami ngakhola Emilo handsome bro my uniform fuck the police I'm like yeah nigga shit okay I feel on
get out of the situation
alright man chomi bon bizu chomi on singene ekareni sivale mfana ngene ekareni mfana ngijulukile nami ngisazi register nyazi ngitswembu mara ngazi ngitswembu ngithola lezi ekareni zidantwana yabona atarona handsome rob yabona handsome rob handsome rob sure and handsome rob is a character from the Italian Job
okay
and in the Italian Job there's a similar situation where handsome rob gets stopped by the police person say da akabzana nalishiri baba yena so igama la handsome rob lahlala kanjalo mina bengifuna ukuba Cyrus abayingena bangani but
yeah
it's just well Shabazz conscious manje sengibona abo Malcolm X
so for you that was it that was like okay
that was the pinnacle that put me on God mode after I stopping
this is who I am
and I own
at that time did you know as a career or it was just in the hype in your head
it was just the hype in the head
okay
in my head because I wanted to be a model
okay.
that's the loop yokuthi imali yami simantombazana
okay
so if I'm on the cover of a magazine like Tyson Bedford who looks at the magazine other than the girls who hypes the man up so Tyson Bedford mina mhlanje ngoba khona ichire zeyaras that you chomi yamazi abona somnye abona somunye Tyson
become a thing
you know so I was gunning for that so one friend is going to show the other next thing my post is in America
sure.
I'm that hot man.
Did you finish metric?
No, I didn't. I got to matric, I flunked, and I didn't go back.
And you?
Thank you.
I mean, I'm Amazon, but science FET line.
Oh, okay.
It's the market.
Sure. You know why I'm asking that? Because my son, there was a time when my son didn't want school at all. And you know, as parents and all that, and he said something about school, it doesn't, our curriculum, it doesn't teach you to be what you want to be.
It's a 12-year brainwash camp.
So it's one of those things that sometimes we don't really talk about them because we are conditioned, school, finish, then you're going to get a better life.
Yeah.
And then here you are. Before we talk about the profession, when then did it become, now it's a business? Because obviously you decided both school out, okay, so Sebenza, personal trainer, you have the body you have. Before it goes there, what are the other issues, family life, mom, dad, and all that maybe mentally affected you without you knowing? Did you go through anything as young men or young boys at home that you never spoke about, that were there, but my issues as a majida that you just pushed them aside? I know you a cheese boy, and then there was a time where then there was a change. Did that affect you?
A lot.
You know, so share any.
I didn't turn my world upside down.
Is it?
Because it's trying to buy now you think.
Yeah.
To a point, I was an entitled child.
Okay.
And I feel maybe I had to go through what I had to through my parents for me to be a humble human being. Otherwise, with this God status in us, because even when my mom was alive, honestly speaking.
You had it all.
I had it all. I even had the looks, come on man.
Looks and game.
So it didn't tell me sure. kwaqala kwaxeka nyana yabo
Yeah.
ithama lalahlekelwa ispan kwaxeka west yangithola
Sure.
so manje so yabona ufana ngike movie like Golden River Side like ngathi nokukhuluma usakwazi nokukhuluma like amanye amagama isingami awasaqala mawungena ekarini so uyadideka ukuthi hawu ivulwa phi window and into zami lezi ngithi boy man mangena ekarini ngiunderstand noma ekari intsha ngicala yangithola you just know such thing because you in that
Cushion.
yes
Everything is like,
and dimension
wow.
in the cushion you know when you live in such a dimension. Let me just say an example from people who are born and bred in the north and people who are born and bred in the south. Sengikhulumela abantu baseKasi nabantu basesibhujweni ngithola umuntu wasesibhujweni mawuzomletha eKasi yoxakeka ngomthola iphali ngithola umuntu waseKasi mawumletha esibhujweni yoxakeka ngoba ithoilet uyiflasha kanje ngithola uyifunda ngapi it's clapping it's stuff like that yaxakeka yabo so but
and what about kunabantu endlini like go into my seat
but
mawumhlaba wakho ifana nokuthi umuntu ohlala eJozi nomuntu wasemaplazini i-escalator yaswak yayazi awudingi ukuthi ufundise umntana omncane escalator umntana ukuhamba naye emolini uyayigibela uzalele eJozi umuntu wasemaplazini i-escalator ibheka yabo so it's about being in a certain dimension so I went out from the cheese boy dimension to the
it happens
so
and you hardships
my hardships were well I didn't know
other than ukushaya ngempama for no reason.
I think we part of Leo until I had to like move away uzothola indawo sanctioned like even endlini ne stepfather is punching back nje rough nje
okay
so
it did get deep
so
do you talk about those things in general?
No, I don't have to. No one cares.
No one cares.
No one really cares about that.
We are here today. I care.
So you could sometimes so now
do you know that women do care or people do care, it's just that maybe it needs one to open up? Why do you think no one cares?
Because no matter what you voice out as Muchita, you are expected, or I don't know, but deciding la kumele ube umuntu ohartone yamina ngamela yonke into hayi
conversations with the people on the candle. We're gonna come back. Are we still good there?
Action.
Yeah, it was just getting hot for me. That's why I had to just like, yo, stop. I go back and the handsome rubs and the rush. But yes, you know, when I'm listening to you guys, I think I love how you share your stories like so deep and detailed, you know, because then I get to understand who you are and you know yourselves outside of any school or any ekhaya. But I got the sense. I was talking about the issues as in affected when you were young, mentally and all that, with parents and all that. You shared your story about you talked about that, abuse and all that. I'm sensitive to that. So the honest truth is why I backed up. I'm very sensitive to that. You know, next week is like 16 days of, you know, GBV, and normally it's always focused on, it's women who get violated or, you know, subjected to violence, and we don't talk about men who get subjected to violence, and starting from the young age where the fathers or the mothers beat the hell out of their kids. It's always say figure nati, it's romance with senior child. How was that for you, your father?
So growing up, it was always me and my mom.
Okay.
I never really knew my dad, he biological. Okay. So we got remarried to this Bali, and then, you know, we had to move in with him. Ganti was Bali, we like Taisi. Yeah, he's a good guy, sure, but you know, in my episodes like. So that was very bad, so that I had to move in level and looking early same from mixing but it's okay. shifta ngahlala emaplazini. Well, I had to spend a few years away from the old lady and the whole Soweto thing. So the whole other thing.
Did it hurt you that you had to move away from mom?
Yeah, because you lost a lot of years. We are saying about puti. One man, lava.
Sorry, brothers. He loves you.
Kono second point, a third point, like magic.
Go.
Who did you tell about this?
You don't know it. Exile. Okay.
That's my thing.
So now coming back, you have to number one fight. Go to Makoko. Mele, I understand what you are saying, even though ukule kwenye environment, ukule ngumuntu yabo depend on my mom and depending on Ike, but ngifika yonke into yami ngiyazenze mele kuze kube uyosho offer something to me. I'm like makoko ngawala mina ngiyasolve le day. So I've always had that mentality ukuthi if it's not me then no one else is going to help me. Ngoba umakoko akekho and kunenye le engayicavi le. Yabo bese kuba nalezo ufuna unkapha makuthande yona.
I like that.
Yabo ngono ngiyokhuluma nalaba abathi bagrand ngihleli nekhotman le wodi lami best like yabo nje inkonzo ukuthi yonke into uthwiwe yabo ngize ngawuphuma esikoleni sikhishwe nje ukuthi mhlawumbe mawulidi uyazazohafa ama high school ama riding nama riding. So I had to move from school to back to education. I had to work on getting back lento ukuthi but changing wasn't into mina ngafuna ukuyenza. I'm like as much as ngibuya kulento ebuhlungu ngibuya kuyo la ngibuya khona futhi, like I don't think I have to bring that back. So mina sengibuya mina ngenza lento engenza uma ukuthi asihlangani nangweni mina yeah. So I've always been umuntu njalo. If into I hambela nomoya wami mangihleli endaweni ngithi this is how I live. Mina ngeke ngihluphe ngingitshayile ngikwakho yes, but ngeke ngitshayile ngizoba umntwana wala endlini umthetho wakho
ulalela.
Yeah, kodwa mina ungazi ukuthi ngiyaphuma ngalomnyango lo ngakudinga.
Okay, sure. Have you been on therapy or anything in your lives in general?
Hey, we need that, hey?
I
mean, I feel like all my homies need therapy.
Okay.
Like I'm actually down more therapy for like this cool rough and tough.
Yeah.
Like yo.
Why have you been there yet?
To therapy yet?
Yeah. Why haven't you gone?
Because it's
therapeutize yourself.
I said you want to much more. Sikani therapy. So problems fasi zona ngalomkhathi umntwana uzongitshela ukuthi ayintwana wona manje lapha endlini bangibhede
Ngicela ukukhapha ngebhuku.
I understand. Nami nini utatwana wona fanda khaya enhle laba mfana enhle bangizela ngosulu enhle ngithiwa lesintwana yami ngikhama down utaboya relax. Like that's the therapy we get as guys amongst each other.
But do you need the other form of
we need the serious real therapy because nalo muntu ongayi therapy ayidingi therapy.
So but then back to my question. Why are you not taking the plunge knowing that it is there and just do it?
Well,
is it resources? Is
not even,
too far? Is it you don't think about you know you need it but you don't think about it?
Yes. Like actually see is important.
Yeah.
Because it's siyaqhubeka futhi kusasa.
Okay. But you know it's important.
We know now.
Okay.
We know now because every now and then mostly I have my points where I go to dark places in my life and so I feel more indoor than more fun. You have it better than ending and clubbing and so it better than you bleed and so it better than your nature and so it better than your care.
Provision.
You know what I mean? Provision. You know, you the teacher when you're a man child and so yonke leyo weight le ihlala phezulu kwakho.
Yeah.
And manje into esiyero ukuthi esikhathini samanje for you to be a man you need to be financially strong and you need to be financially strong. Ungaba provider futhi uwenzela imifino mawungena something aze singaba nokudla every day ungalami mara kufuneka something then you a man. Sure. So you go through a lot when you're a guy because of my opportunity to money. Nepotism in that way. There's a lot of smart young black men about paying down is gas. Would you apply la Hispani or
with all the qualifications?
With all the qualifications,
yeah.
But I was told because of law, so I'm apply in address as put you in the Wimpin Jack over. I'm told not in Pinjaka calling. I guide your address. Your body says, I'm told. That's your Kawan with Texas and Fit you. Nitty again. And so taking a meeting was we keep them out. And then we said that if you know my vulture strategy, me vulture himself. And so if you know my vulture, I mean, I need you. If you know my vulture strategy. And so I need to be able to check this person. Marafuni got I told it again. And so up until then, I was doesn't mean.
And if you can't do that, it hits on you.
You know what I mean? It hits on you. And exactly when we use less engine. But I bought the effort to everything. I was a since Soweto success guys no rush 14 years back. Nobody saw our efforts every day in day out. It's far more. Mina no rush. I got the started the can with Mina nice span. Mina no rush is
the community.
Everybody
at large.
Everybody at home, the community. We are talk. But I like how you talk.
Useless.
Mara we want.
And it does hit
on a company register. Like you don't gamble. They all going to the gamble, but you don't gamble, and they sleeping on that. Because when I see instant gratification, it's as a build up. It's as a build up. They proclaim me useless. I'm the black sheep. We out. And so, my situation that would be bad.
Are these the things that you would really like us as women in the community? Digress and say not digress, but in women, because I feel that most of the pressures, yes, we will go through more or less the same things that we go through. They're not gonna vocalize it. But people who say such things would say, "I'll savings, I'll provide."
Yes.
From women. So these discussions, are these the things that you would really like women to know so that are they conscientized?
But even though they would know.
Yeah,
I think it's built. CPU gadali which is umuntu opompa something into the male. Because no mungati singazikhalela kanjani singama out. At the end of the day you could find a good woman. Particularly with respect and whatever. Ube ubone kahle mama wengane sami lo ngitshela ngithi bazomazi. Afika uJojo. Afika uJojo mfowethu. Yezwa khulumile nami izolo le phone yakhe iwele emanzini. Uyayibona Jojo lapha acela amafoni number akhe. Athi anginafoni wele emanzini. Hawo kanjani masangithi uthi ngifone nje. Ngiciphe kahle naye.
Washa.
Mina ngitshelile izophe ifone yakhe wile ufake rice. Faka rice.
Enjoy.
Mina ifone yakhe ngifakise rice. Undango ngikayifone.
Enotaka bathe men mas.
Endoda mas. Ufikile. Ufayile phu. Kusasa uzofika lana unjani? Manje phone. Hayi mama mugcinisa yakhe iphilona to. Ayabona ke manje.
Stress on you again.
It's scam.
It's scam. Sure, you guys go through a lot.
So kuba ile nto leyo ukuthi you always have to like mawumjita noma ngathiwa kangakanani.
Up your game. So it's never enough.
It's never.
So here you are now. You decided, okay, these are the profession that makes money, and before go imali your provider and your wakumuzi and for taking care of yourself. Now you have money that is more like you are the business. When did you then decide, okay, this is the business and this is now our daily bread that we're gonna do? When? Or it was still?
No. So you decided after scare.
Okay.
No rush.
Yeah.
No rush. I decided very early.
When I'm very early, you're like, it pays just to walk around and be some.
You know what I mean? So
I like business plan.
So I blueprint is called Canada. So guys are going to call him Brian. He's similar to me. Ladies like him, Unekas. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So we won't bring bounce off of my dear.
Okay.
With the 9 number,
Yeah.
And then he said, okay, let's take it to the gym, dog. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Because with hotter bodies, uzoba into ehamba. Not okay, sharp. Tina sachi mina buchi. Mina zangi chimi luba tough. Mina nga chimi luba 6-pack ya mungi labantwana.
Yes.
And so that's what motivated me. So we went to the gym. Must be a gym ngihlangana nesanyathe. Hey, tough, baba. Kakapa. I even thought it's not South African, bro. Like legit, man. Ngapa is jolly. Like this guy always has a smile on his face. And at that time, like he was really tough.
And you Zulu? Are you Zulu?
Yeah.
At that time, Rashi they got dark, baba. Amanje sega.
Oh no, man. I'm in the story like Mawahama, good bazote, ipas. Kadai, umswati, so yes. Okay.
So, very kind I think a week. But I'm noticing this guy.
Yeah.
And I don't notice niggas. Trust me, I don't notice niggas. I was very self-conscious.
Yes. Okay.
So it was all about me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very self-conscious. So I don't notice niggas, but I noticed this nigga. With the idea, you know something.
Destiny.
That feel.
Can this destiny call it?
Young child.
Yeah.
We were the lang no bodybuilding in London, like hygiene himself. He also works out.
Yeah.
So senior born with he passionate about gym this guy. Because even on holidays is here. We here on a holiday.
Yeah.
That means like couldn't discipline. Sharp. Man just any bodybuilding so so now we having a conversation so that way.
Yeah.
And then tough this guy was shangani physique baba. They shangere baba they out here. Come skip this pale rush.
Yes.
Shangani there tipo. Oh, não sabe. Like you shangana na. Besi plus ya. Essa besi plus pale rush. Si chama uma delta volte de Dragon Ball Z. Miniature so I'd like to have a nigga like this much.
Yeah.
David, Sbhiva lento. I want things nganya. Okay, but I'm feeling his aura. He's got a nice aura.
Yeah.
And he's always smiling.
Yeah.
Like he was always smiling, this guy. This guy is always smiling. Why is he so charming? Like this guy had strength, bro. And but he's the most well built.
Okay.
Like farma triplate Lati farma triplate. Farma triplate e rapper grand. Shama said pere this nigga. This is my get the hamba ngezandla. No. He was no hamba ngezandla.
Dude.
Type backpack me die. Me doesn't. For them, flex. I thought about very hard. Let's say, I like this nigga. Check this nigga's numbers.
Pete, we can say, show it good. But anyway, they'll find it. They'll see you somewhere.
Since then, see push at it. Basically, I'm paying me. I'm telling you, pay a poison. I'm the sexiest man in the world. This is what I want. This is my shanties. I'm trying. I plan them nine. See, I'm trying. No flexes, I'm trying to on but just Jimmy. I'm trying.
Okay.
I sharp science and I punch in my lung. I got stabbed like heavy, man. By sex job. Long story.
Ish.
Got stabbed though for being a hot nigga. You know, for just waving. Was waving.
Hey.
And the nigga, so I think it's
easy.
I think close to a year.
Sure.
I lost all of those muscles that I worked on, and I'm just saying stash. Mangpu, isn't just set up the shop, but Yadni was Soweto sexiest guys are running.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to flex the albums in fit to pay, and Jobu so, and Minang team punch. I'm trying. Team. I did so show. At Minasing gosh. I'm trying. I got 5 minutes now. I got a videographer, Kono Rush. We even got a manager. I signed up a manager.
Yeah.
Okay, no, plus I
must check my photos. Who are those guys? I think so.
We were the first one you ever.
I think so.
Romance, romance.
This is the ham if you will straight.
Yeah.
You know when your mind plays tricks with you when you see people but you think you know them.
But now we got beers, right?
Yeah. Yes. And I will come back home wearing there was a pity ready. I put us in Lila, bag, having a pure of it. I think I have a Facebook photo. I think I'll edit on this one. Yes. Long time. Wow. So then it became a business.
Yeah, then it became a business. And it was on.
If somebody asks you, what is the business? What do you do? What is the business and how does it work? What do you do?
Well, the business is a magazine. Okay. So it boils down into an entertainment magazine.
Okay.
So within entertainment, since I don't get the part of entertainment, because it's shooty talk, they see advertising on it for the calendar and whatnot. That's how we made awareness. So especially sex in all vicinities. Softcore.
As they say, sex sells.
Sex sells.
Yeah.
So and then we are conscientizing people about the healthy way of selling sex.
Healthy way of selling
sex.
School me.
Firstly, I'm not meaning too much. Like, and respect other people. There's different platforms for different things.
Yeah.
And when you're selling sex, it depends on which kind of sex you're selling. Are you selling the physical look, or are you selling sex, intercourse? Or are you selling feet or hands or teeth?
Oh,
yes.
What do they call this other platform? Sbhiva, what is that platform? Le fetish. Where you can show your feet and then somebody
hands.
Yeah, but these are
And the safe way of selling sex is being open firstly.
Okay.
So you can be protected.
Okay.
Because there's certain things that we do within the sex industry, it is very discreet. And if you not know that you do this kind of profession, like bangakutshontsha, usithole sowutshontshelile, so saba nokutshela amaphoyisa ukuthi yo ngitshontshiwe ngenxa ye yangithola kanjalo into empethe ngibhayisa indunu laba bayangikidnappa yangithola abakhathi abaze fast sozoyisolva nabakhathi uthola ubhayisa indunu yangithola. But then we must be honest about what you're doing so that you can get protected. And the ones isn't alright.
Oh, so that's why there's also the sex workers union and all that, so that it comes, so that it's everybody is protected. You are not just selling sex for the but it's a business.
It's a business. It's a legit business. It's an industry. It's an industry. Like civil engineering, sex is an industry, and it's one of the oldest industry in the world.
Then sex, and then what else? And then all the other parties where you get booked.
Yeah, entertainment, exotic dancing. Yeah, entertainment, whatever exotic dancing. So we exotic dancers. Yeah.
Can I be nosy though?
Yes, you can.
For a gig, how much do you make? Rough.
In 30 minutes in and around Johannesburg, we make 10K. Outside of Johannesburg, depending
cash contract,
depending distance.
So just keep it like the bank. Sneaking
cash content. Cash. Wow.
30 minutes is just happy.
So that's why you make sure that you get booked like most weekends and all that, and you make legit money that those over every day sometimes doesn't even make.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Then the other question, because of the work that you do you ever feel like, you know, with women, and all that, when women start feeling like we're nutty, you are just a piece of meat as you go in your space, do you ever feel like you are now just piece of meat to other girls, where sometimes you are down in all that, you have to dance and then people scream, want to touch?
Yes.
Yeah. We get sexualized a lot.
Yes.
You get to a point where I'm being violated here.
I'm a box, I get you just think of a box.
I
really. You're telling me singles come out, I'm the hold on. I'm musician. What man gonna got island to me? I wanted to humble. Wow. Pop on video. I might have been with this thing. It was.
Oh, and the other is cutting. You are not wearing the work hat because it's work.
Yeah.
Just you wear boxer. It's simple mama.
Yo. Why am I busy getting was lap when? Yo.
Your focus is seeing kwa.
Umpeace lapha endlini mfethu ngithuthana namasimba agcwele ijarita amapipe apestile lapha yawo sistofisa ngibamba ipopopho maqeda lapho angibhayela iglist one yani.
So did that make it better, or it still felt like?
No, it felt like I was being harassed, but at the same time causing it, I think, you know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Sometimes figure wrong, man. And then shit like that happens. A response to the next person might not be
what they were expecting.
Because abantu bangathatha whatever you are on a stage. Bayenza yona kube into ungayenza public kanti public
totally different person.
And again, njengoba zothengisimba awunayo nale 5K to pay for touching me. Like it's pricey.
It's easy.
Yeah, like dude, I can invoice you now.
Like for real.
So
and so yambona nono sestero khona ukuthi nale 5K angeke aze afford.
Next yena umuntu wala uyakwazi mani
wena
nayilento
so that
sebonza nje
you
on stage, like on stage.
No, that's how
yeah. And then on stage, do you also get people who then become?
But stage is katsako.
Oh, so you take it like it's work, and then you whether somebody does something that you might not like.
You just restrict them. Professionals.
Otherwise, you
relax. People don't even see
rather than so
share yeah
ingazi ukuthi mina ngashibri sonke chiminde kanti hayi ukhonko Steve Sinteros sisambe mole yabona uphaphela lamantombazana mhlambe besiku I think it was Masofeni or the previous night sangala nawe momo yabo
and you can help it man
mangithi ngisaqeda ukubulisa lo ugcina lo munye bese yase dustbin omunye
thola ama chocks le
yeah sesikhishwa mama security yeah so ezinye izinto kumele singayenza public masense masingapha that's why sesabana le borderline le yokwenza nama reality shows okusho ukuthi it's not about ukuthi siyilabo bantu lapho why
yeah so you have your life and then this is work, this is your business, this is do people get it now?
No, they don't,
not yet.
You can tell them
yeah ngeke ngithi ngifike enkonzweni ngizokhonza ngigqoka isutu mamela ngilalele mfethu umfethu weduluka lapha phezulu mfethu ufikile uya reinforce the willingness to move forward kunoyiwano la awundo see emotional
yes.
Oh wait, hallelujah nangiyale yena no mama split by biza now
I like the facial expression because that's how they tell you who you are. What you do?
I ain't gonna
yeah, like we know you.
Somebody song is hey yo. Yeah, I feel shy and the mama qale wathi swimming standards sizovala maqale kusunywa
God. Yeah. So that I want to papa.
I'll say moto uhambe. Or because mina ekhaya befundisi ke.
Okay.
Mawuthi kanjani thatha yona ikarga mfundisi out. Because
so at home they understand your work, they accept it.
Abona labo abana choice.
Yeah, and basupportile.
Yeah, basupportile.
Yeah, noma ngabe bangancane
Lava bane.
mara zange badanga yizo what I pushani madoda yabo
Yes.
asazi mabahleli babodwa bakhuluma
yes,
but
yes.
yabona they never showed hate.
But that one, you guys are not harming anyone. It's just a business. It's just entertainment and it's fun, and you make other people happy by just seeing you beyond the six pack.
And
Beyond.
throughout all these years, we've never accent feature. Akunangisho akekho boshiwe, akekho kuthi ulimele,
Yeah.
akekho kuthi ubanjwe in walimala, never.
Singele kuma fighter hit.
Sure.
Yokuthi sikhona ukwazekile.
Then the other question, substance.
There too, I think those are on top. Uguchi, we've never been that irresponsible.
Yeah.
Uguchi,
Yeah.
singaze, see.
For you to do what you need to do, you need to engage to substance.
Oh no.
No, singena soba,
Siphuza
spuztwala, you know,
Because it's work time, fun time is after.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe-
it has nothing to do with the other.
No, it has.
Just like-
If it's funupuza because it's khalepuza. Maybe before the job.
Ah.
I would want to shy one minute before one class
Yeah.
because it's khalepuza.
Yeah.
I would
But
say
it's
needy blood.
not, yeah.
No. I
So
think
that's a misconception as well. But I good bazakwazi ukuma so umule naked for everybody.
It's not a misconception.
Yeah,
It's
or
not a,
something.
it's not a misconception.
Yeah.
There's a lot of exotic dancers and strippers out there.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah,
Okay.
Joba, mina no rush. Nobody recruited us into the business.
It was yours.
Saikara then.
Aye.
Saikara then.
Bambela.
It's my godfather.
You never confirmed. Conversations with the Poofs and the girl next door. We'll be right back. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Conversations. We are back. It's still hot, and I'm getting schooled and educated in the industry and the business. I think for me, I hope people out there, followers of Conversations with Kumzele, if they didn't know about this as work, as business, and from not going to school and doing something that is business, that is worth, your life, where you are independent and you can do. So you're talking about how you are perceived by community and how things happen, and you also go through mental health, you go through issues, you go through abuse yourself, even if it's in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
Before Nivala, back to the month, November, with all the mental health issues. It's not only mental, I think for me, that's why I need it's like physical, it's financial, and all those other issues. With where you are, what would you want people in general to know what men generally go through that normally people think because you are in the entertainment industry, kumnandi, kuyahlekwa is fun, then it means nihlale niku-happy pill. You don't have to go through, you can't even go through what you think you're going through. What do you want people to know in the industry and what are the things that affect you guys the most?
Well, number one, sinabantwana bemizi. Noma singathiwa siyaqasha ama-penthouse wethu nani but asikakabi nomuzi ekuthiwa umuzi kamama nomuzi kaba angithi uyazi ukuthi umama uthenga umuzi wasekhaya ke-first before you go get your own house. Siyahamba silokhu sihlayele la endaweni esihleli kuzo nani but at the end of the day we need to be providers as singama-gents. Izinto ekumele ukuthi siyilungise, whether siko-wise, whether home-wise, ukudla, siney'ntombi, sinabantwana, we have family as well, nje as wena isibongo sasekhaya kini. Umdala kumele ukuthi unakekele iy'ngane ey'landelayo behind you. You have to be isibonelo esihle kulaba abazali. So ukuyiphatha kwakho manje and the way that you push ihustle yakho and the hard work that you put in, is it going to benefit you only or is it going to be into ekwazi ukuba isifide sisonke? Yeah, so thina silelileyo nto leyo ukuthi that's the only pressure that we have, ukuthi this is not just into esifuna ukuyenza kube hand to mouth, but we need it to be into
generational wealth.
ihambe ikhulise wonke umuntu olanga participate.
Sure. So So it means the people who get to book you guys, they need to understand that okay, this is not just a hustle where you pay it mele ikule, but as a proper business, and the bookings can negotiate as much as because it's just entertainment.
Yes.
Mele usipe. Sure.
In a touch for content,
big one.
E-business, legit.
Yes.
It's an industry that's for real.
Those who are coming after you, the young guys who think they are beautiful, they are handsome, they have what it takes, but actually they don't know what it takes to be in the business that you're in.
Can I just touch on something before we go to that one?
Yeah.
The challenges that we get in this industry, right? People tend to forget that we are individuals. When I'm not wearing my stripper clothes, I'm not handsome Rob. Yeah, I'm still the character. You can identify me as handsome Rob, but don't expect me to do what I do on stage when I'm dressed like this on the clock. So what happens is that about Baba attracted people get attracted to us, and then they get attracted to the fantasy, not knowing that the fantasy ends on stage. 30 minutes after that, that's done. When you take my number, you're gonna interact with me, and I'm not as fun as that guy on stage. So a lot of people expect me to be a rock star one way. And it's not like that. You know what I mean? So that's one of the biggest challenges. Even when it comes to a point of business, that people see more of a business within me, but they need me to do more promiscuous things for me to make money, because already I'm in the promiscuous business. But some other things they don't as so you are my pressures is standing our food. People have a lot of expectations. We don't care why. You don't care stage repair. After 30 minutes I care. You know what I mean? I want to build the economy. I want to help build the community. I care.
And you're a serious person.
Yes, I am.
You're smart. You think you are in the business.
I'm a businessman off stage. On stage, I'm the performer. The business is still growing.
Yes, you are a businessman off stage.
Yes.
On stage, you are a performer.
Yes.
That's where you do the work.
Yes.
But ngale is something different.
So that's the boundary that people.
So people must respect that.
Please respect that boundary. So
no masikhuluma nabantu base South Africa kodwa nje.
Yeah, go by the countries.
And then when we go into the new generation, the young guys, my young guys, I'd advise young guys to not sell themselves short. I'd advise young guys to like young guys, don't sell yourself short. This industry is no rush. Like the industry, the young guys bafika sokumnandi sekholwa ama 5,000 say eh baba besikhola ama 700 thina lento siyihubuluza yangithola thola ama yangithola khona manje ibusiness sayidla established. They getting respect now that thina sidlule lapha ya amagama wethu angcoliswa basibiza amagay basibiza zonke lezi zinto lezi siyimela yonke le nyaka yangithola. So bona namhlanje kumnandi bakhange bayingagara ba amaboss abazi ukuthi lento le sithathe isisusa and esafuna ukuthi yebo. So we need them to respect this business and respect themselves and don't go fucking around with every Tom, Dick and Harry. Khoma ngepipi lakho sa rich khana ka pipi sa khana ka pipi.
So showing it and exposing it, then playing with it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's free for all.
No,
you must just respect that.
Must respect that.
Wow, that's yeah. Oh, it's for Fridays.
Yeah,
so you've touched something now about being gay and all that, which people will then think something. And then when it comes to that with women, do you also perform for the LGBT, and how does it work? They are still clients. They can touch, they can play, they can have the same.
Yes, we do. We do. We even got a performance coming through 7th December. Meet Lovers. Okay. It's a LGBT shandies. Yeah, it's a queer shandies.
Queer show. Yeah.
Okay.
So we provide for all of them.
Oh, it's like
them. They are LGBT.
WXYZ.
And also identified as.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, but also the same boundaries. They are fun and any other female. Whether there's a boundary, there's a boundary. It's not because maybe if there's a boundary, it's because
you're not
gay.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Difficult conversations at home and with your kids when you have to talk about what you do.
Yeah.
How do you?
I mean, my kid is still 8. I'm going to feel difficult conversation. But when the day comes, I'm going to grab the bull by the horns. If he's my son, he's my blood. And it may be mangkaba. Very fast. Like, he's a genius because he's my son.
Yeah.
So I also understand that the wings or cool.
And then you'll be open about the business and what it is.
Yes, I'm going to be open about everything.
Okay.
Because that business here is a business scare. There's a business I run your business. And so he needs to run it. He doesn't have to be a performer, but he needs to run it because this is generational wealth. And so this is going to set up everybody in our generation and generations to come. This will be the social last minute.
So yes, injalo njengoba nasho mina no kids yet. Kodwa abashana including their parents and the elders into esizama ukuthi sibe transparent because
so that it frees you.
Because now noma kuthiwa uyaphuma uyasebenza kusasa ngifika neFerrari endlini amangalo ukuthi enteni ngijiva siyaqala kuba namahemi ukuthi ngihambile ngalanda imfene yase Hawaii
Where you let the dances
kanti mina yabo enchibrekile andiyo ngokwami hambile sasa ufika sasebenza ngosisiyonse nakurevre sayithola lento nayo sisibuyile nayo. You understand? We are willing to put in the hard work that we are putting in today ngenxa yokuthi kusasa asifuni kube ngathi bathi ngalezi ngazositshela ngalezi ikheberesi zabathi lezi yabo sithize umzimba for ukuthi zibe in. We can do it legitly through the art that we are doing. Yes, it's called izinto esemasayidini but akuzizinto ezidlisayo. Yabo lezo izinto zokuthi ayibambe manje ngithenga iRolex manje. You understand? But leyo imali eyichayisa yokuthi ngiyithola iyadlula ngiba ihero ngibe ubani yabona. But if into esiyisebenzelayo on a daily siyazi ukuthi hayi we have so and so shows, this is where we're going, this is how we logistically plan our stuff out. Lezo zinto lezo are things that's going to help us ukuthi nakusasa masipala sithi siyabheka incwadi zasekhaya kithi. Yes, in the sense le mali ngiyithole ku we do a whole lot of stuff and we can't wait to show the world what we are capable of. Tina see abantu laba abapushayo day in day out noma teams to us.
Okay, then you'll give us bookings, how do bookings work and all that. But before that, last week for Friday it was International Men's Day. Did you know about it?
Yes, we did. And the previous week, excuse me. The previous week from that, we did I did the devil run.
Yes. I love it's Holland. Holland, Holland, it's fine.
My stepdad, and I've been a prostate, so so it's every year that you just represent.
Oh, lovely.
But I think it was from Silk or from him, so they all were cancer associated.
And that's how we actually started the business. Especially health and wellness.
Oh yeah.
And then we had this cancer campaign, but people were not following through.
Yeah.
But for sex.
Then it's a form of ties, a fuck about baby oil, business up, woman. But health and wellness, I fucking forgot to it. Don't just push out my PE. Since this kitchen man.
Sanibona nibhizi. Azani. Asengiqedile ngalawa ni. Awusafika huma.
On.
The man besibathathe yona bekuyimali ebesoyenza after 3-4 months.
Yo.
Basinike yona tonight.
Hayi impilo zashisha. Sabona antaranga. Manje sasa.
Nayi template business is done.
Singithenga ama-G-string manje. Besikhuluma leyo ndaba ukuthi we need to invest in the business. We need to buy G-strings.
I saw reality when the guys going there and you check out the types kunomuntu oplanayo design the outfit and all. So I wanted to ask about those awareness days zama men.
Yes.
How do you feel about the hype that is not there around it?
Yeah.
Is it men or society or government that is not doing well on the men's one? Like if it's International Women's Month, you will see my WhatsApp status, Facebook, social media, it's all everybody wishing, hey, happy Women's Day, happy Women's Month and everything else. But when it comes to men, November, the hype is not the same. What are your thoughts on that?
I think they wanna get it.
Yeah, okay. Society is the problem. Society is the problem. We cannot say it's the government because the government has an initiative.
Yeah.
Your government is
calendar.
So the government is doing what it's doing. But then society is not playing its part.
Yeah.
Women are making noise about everything else.
Yeah.
But men are not making noise about this thing, and it's a man initiative. But then the problem with amadoda is fela phakathi. So we need to have an initiative that's going to make men more comfortable to express themselves, not express their feelings. Asifune ngoba lesi siyibona the trap mefika bafazi. Sifuna amadoda azokwazi ukuzi-express. Hayi express ama-feelings. Ukuthi uhlale u-conscious mfethu yabo. That's why sidinga nokuthi amadoda abe ne-therapy. Ukuthi the day sihlangana sisonke samadoda. Mawuzositshela indaba yakho ungakhiphi inyembezi. Uyikhiphe njengendoda. Yangithola. Inyembezi yosikhipha lapha esofeni naloya mama lesinamazi. Yabo lo mama engiyeke kusasa athi wena usilalelani. Yangithola. So ukuthi masihlangana samajida sikwazi ukuthinta into ezisensitive but sizithinte njengamadoda with authority
and do the things that you're supposed to do for amadoda to get ahead to where maybe women are, because we can't do it for you. You can't hype and talk about your issues when you're there.
That's true. So that's what we need. You know, Mr. South Africa, but nobody knows about it.
And they say in Crown Man. I think it's a month ago. So guys, we need Mr. South Africa.
Men don't know.
Namas. Mr. S.A. ukhona uka ufikile lapha
waphusha ubuRomeo Khumalo kwabancane indaba. Mfethu. But Abbas guy,
Mr. South Africa Conversations is here for you. Yes, please come join us.
So we need such things to be more vocal. Today is so sexiest guys very sizele leyo nto lapha. Yabo ukuthi silogo species sikhuluma ezinto. Yabo iplan yethu as SSG, so the sexiest guys is for to make men, women, and children. In the men masculine, women feminine, and children. Thank you.
Sure.
Children are protected in the city. Children must be children.
Sure.
We had to become men before men became men. So we don't need that for other people. That's why I know speaks for sarcasm. Because I had to be a man. No, you're a man.
Supposed to be
you're the boss, man. Alone. So enjoy it. So
Sure, guys. Thank you for the insights and your openness. I think people out there will learn something, even if maybe they wouldn't know how to get and go ask those questions. And I think you gave us like your all, and I'm so grateful. So how do ama bookings asebenza kanjani?
Ama bookings.
Sbhiva
samampela. We got a manager. We are a managed team. So yabona manje lento yethi management isaseyinjani. Mara Sbhiva isitshela njalo ama number wakhe.
I'll put them at the end.
Yes. Sitholakala ku Sbhiva what guys? Sitholakala ku
Sbhiva Connect. Okay.
Sbhiva Connect. connecting the nation.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. And then manages at least so that akuna maclashi and
Yeah.
does the management also include contracting, including so that you are not exploited and all that? Does it include all of those things?
Yes, it includes everything. We are very protected. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
What's next? Where are you going? Where could people come see you? You did mention the other one, the LGBTQI, but any between, let's say December, because maybe this one ran. Where would people find you? Or
So far December I'm a bridal shower.
And I'm a private.
So they private.
So it's all
That's
private.
Okay.
Okay.
So far it meets lovers at the moment.
Okay.
It's
77.
77.
Okay.
Otherwise I see them a bonus.
Yes.
Sinazila mapatanga. Sinabethesise address number 444. Asazi ukuthi kwenzakalani lapho. Sofika sihlakane nama fingers.
Yes, niggas. I remember. Yes, I remember I was booked also one. Like I think why I also stopped conversation, pure romance.
Oh, yes.
I was booked for a. They said it's a bridal, so it's a bride who called and all that. Kante Yamaji.
Okay.
So they mistaken me for something else.
The wedding day.
Imagine I present a lapa to talk about the toys and
So
how
you
men and all that, and now I'm alone and it's all guys.
Oh my God.
And
They're waiting for the exit.
they're waiting, and yes, dressing up was part of it and all that, but just the whole.
But I
can see this guy anxious.
They're anxious about something.
And the questions were like, oh, okay, so do you dance? So we're gonna get the pastor. No, Mina, I'm just helping you to understand the female body,
And not
what
to-
works
yeah.
and how.
Wena kanti awushayi ngale riding phansi.
You make sure sense like that.
And I could see the disappointment. They're like, also to keep my toys and these are the things you can do with your partner.
I got it.
Hey, it's a sapuma. That's how I think for me when it escalated there,
Sure.
because I had to separate the two, because I was selling
Yes,
and I was talking about like how they can make their family life better. Understand? Let it come from a woman.
Yeah.
To say,
I am
let
a
me
tuti.
share. Yeah, I'm like, hey, Melly Valo, let's shop.
Ulethi nyama uyibeka la esithebeni.
Slash the stairs.
So that's how I close it. But guys, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I think this was exciting, and I'm glad that we had a wonderful conversation. And I would like you guys maybe next time when you come, come with other like the wellness things that you wanna like. You touched on safe sex, doing things and all that, but now to come maybe and share to say, okay guys, this is the business and this is how, and like a more energy exchange and all of those things, so that maybe other people will know.
Cleansing and stuff like that.
Yes.
There's a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. So that will be the next. So you are invited to come again so that you can share more, because I know people will be asking the same questions. Body count. So, but thank you so much, guys. This is Conversations with the Pumzela, the girl next door. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. This is also education, so that your kids, you might have that son, you might have that daughter who actually the businesses themselves and not a school. So don't force them without knowing. So yeah, touch the style.
Thank you.